Hey guys, welcome. It's Jaffmaster Flash. Sunday night. This is Formula 1 Race Day 2. We are in the Bahrain Circuit. We are with the Scuderia and I am trying to get them back on top. I've increased the difficulty. I have messed about with a few of my settings and yeah, trying to get better at Formula 1. The steering wheel is okay. I say okay, it's not too bad with Formula 1. But yeah, should we just get on into it? How is everyone on this Sunday night? It's just gone 9 o'clock in the UK. And yeah, it's not too bad at all on this Sunday night. So, I had a few messages from Carl. There you go. Attached to weekend's Grand Prix data center. Carl managed to get one of my upgrades complete, so that was happy days. So let's go and see if I can now get some more chassis upgrades. So I've got 848. So what's the main thing I would like? Gearbox, we're looking for engine, turbocharger. Nice. So where is the gearbox? Not too bad on the gearbox in a minute because it's automatic. But if I get the gearbox, the quicker I get the gearbox done, it means the quicker I can yeah, I can try. Hey, XS23. Hey, Osprey Jack. How's it going? How are you guys? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? So yeah, that is one of the upgrades I've just got. But that's enough about upgrades. Let's get on to practice one. Yes, mate, I watched it as well. I gotta say, I think it was Vettel's fault that he made contact with Hamilton, but Kimi Räikkönen, fair play to him, he held off one hell of a fight against Lewis. Yeah, that was a bit of pill
magnificent
for
Bahrain International Circuit sits
Kimi
majestically in the desert,
but
situated just 30 kilometres from the capital Manama.
Another season.
Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix, where practice is about to get underway.
Mercedes dominance will
Now then, Anthony
slowly
Davidson, there's been a
slip
lot
away.
of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running
Happy
wide?
days to your family,
What are your
Jack. You
thoughts
take
on
it easy,
this?
mate.
Do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits
I'm
this
sad
weekend?
for Kimi as well.
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to
I
clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible.
Saying that,
so if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly.
2013, I
Now,
think,
I
and
agree
if
that,
he'd won
we have
today,
these white lines
he
there
would
for a
have broken
reason,
the record for
and
being
we
the
do want to see those
longest
limits enforced. But
Formula 1
for me,
driver,
it's not
longest
the driver's
and oldest
responsibility
Formula 1
to do that.
driver to go without a race win. But yeah, I was really,
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory.
really
Well,
gutted
they're
for
all
Kimi
fitted and good to
today,
go.
I've got to be
I hope
honest.
they do the trick.
Really sad. But how are you, dude? Okay, so session info. We've got all the same things as we had last time. Track acclimatization. We're going to do that one first. I have also yeah, nice. Let me just sort out the volume. Dee, dee, dee. I'm just sorting out the volume a minute, guys, because I'm turning the mic up. How's that? Is that better? Hey, Javier. How's that, guys? Is that better? Is that better? But Bahrain is a crazy circuit. Absolutely bonkers. I am really struggling with after the second DRS, so it's really thrown me today, I've got to be honest. And as much as I have been playing this, I have been doing the time trial. My best time in the Ferrari is a 1:31, and yeah, I can't get any better than that, and that is because of what goes on around the long bank. I said bank. Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. I will get to the comments. Shit, I will get to the comments. Here we go. Gremlins are back. The gremlins are back. This is the thing. It's not like. Oh, come on. Start giving me shit now. Here we go. Everything looks good. Everything looks good there. Let me try that a minute. Everything was working fine 5 minutes ago. Right, I'm going to try that. Sorry guys, but everything was working fine. That's typical. Bloody typical. What did I just do there? I'm going to do that. How's that look? Does that look better? That better? It's better to me. It's a real pain in the backside because I had everything running fine.
Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Had everything running fine. I'll let it go to about the same part as I just did on the last lap, and then I'll check it again. Honestly, really gives them nerves. Sundays, I think it's just a Sunday, and you know everybody likes a day off on a Sunday. Every time I'm looking over now, guys, it's looking. It looks alright to me when I'm looking over. I'll get this done and then. Nearly binned it, nearly binned it, nearly binned it. How's that, guys? Looks better. Happy days, better. Yeah, and I apologise for the bzzz you can hear because I am using my phone for the comments. High tech, low tech, it's all good. It is all good. So right, it looks better. It looks better to me as well. I don't know why I keep getting these gremlins when literally 5-10 minutes before everything was hunky-dory. So yeah. Don't know.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the
Don't
program.
know why it keeps on giving me so much. Shit. I really don't. But anyway guys, enough about my gremlins. How are you all on this Sunday night? How are you all doing? I am trying to purple reset those. Not too bad by here. First and second sector. Worst part comes, like I said, just before the real hairpin turn, leading up to the second DRS zone. And yeah. Let's have a red on that one. Purple, purple, happy days, that's getting better, isn't it? It's getting much better. Just need to ease up, I think. Need to ease right up around that corner. It's looking good. Last purple sector as well. Go. Purple, purple.
Right, that's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can analyse the data. Box this lap.
Box this lap. Another one of the settings that I've also changed as well, guys, is that I am now in control of my ERS mode. ERS mode, obviously, it's got from 1 to 4 settings, I think. Obviously, low, medium, high, overtake, hot lap. 5 settings it's got. Same as the fill. You have low fill, standard, rich. And whilst you're qualifying, you can have max as well. For those in Ferrari. But I'm alright, I'm just using this as a down lap. Head back to the pits, because what I am really worried about is the state of everything, because for those of you who are not familiar with Formula 1 2018, you have to look after the wear and tear of your engine parts. So yeah, as well as tyres.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
A bin. Yeah, carry dead around the track as well. So, there we go. That's the graphic I wanted. See how just from Australia, my MGU is already at 15% wear, and it's bad. Really bad. I've got the pit limiter on as well to help me out, so hi V-Game, how's it going? Yes, RVR, it works much better. It is what it is. It's worse. It's considerably worse with Project Cars 2. If you like my button, after a while using it, I don't know if you can hear that. It developed the right click, and it's either on or off. But welcome V-Game. How are you? Didn't do too bad there, and we've got 19.5 minutes. So I'm going to try, if I can knock these out of the park in practice 1 and 2, keep qualifying pace for practice 3. See how many we can do.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:36.6.
And guys, for those of you who are new, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like Forza Horizon 3, please check out the rest of my content. There is absolutely loads of it. And yeah, If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you love what you see, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, please check out my description below, because there are links to other friends of mine, and I promise you will not be disappointed with their content either, that's for sure. So this one is all about looking after your boots, as well as staying above the delta time, which isn't the easiest. As I said, I've turned the difficulty right up since my first race in Australia. It just means that everything is a little more aggressive. You are not so lucky on on the delta times, because it goes higher and higher and tries to become more and more like the real Formula 1, which is awesome. I know a friend of mine, Bio Ben, he ran with the Toro Rosso team, and he was playing at 90% difficulty, and try as he might, he just, everything was just so precise. But honestly, take nothing away from Bahrain. I mean, wow. His race was fantastic. None of this, he had no assists on. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Okay, so managed to purple the tyre wear, which was pretty awesome. So that means now cool this lap down a little bit and just take it straight back to the garage and get on with something else, which is awesome. Yes, welcome back, mate. Welcome back. I have to agree with you, mate. I have to agree with what you said about Ferrari fan. The only reason why I went with Ferrari is because pretty much like when Red Bull had a stranglehold on the sport.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but
being from the UK, I probably lean more towards Hamilton, but I like a lot of the younger drivers coming through, like Sainz. I know he's been in it a while. I think Charles Leclerc has had an absolute awesome season. I feel a bit sorry for Brendan Hartley. I don't think him and Van Dorn will be in the Formula 1 next season, which is harsh. Probably, if I had to choose though, I'd say Daniel Ricciardo is probably my favourite driver, just because of how late he actually brakes going into corners. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It is cray. So there's just over 12 minutes left. The track is busy. I might try Urs Management a minute, see if I can get that one done. All these are done on a flying lap. Max is max, that's right, mate. Definitely. Yes, I would like to think there is still hope for Van Dorn, but when you think, if you saw last weekend's race, or was it the race time before, when they brought in that younger driver Norris, and he outscored Van Dorn, which, you know, which was gutting really, because, but then it shouldn't be a surprise, because these youngsters are going to have to fight so hard for a seat, if they ever want a seat in Formula 1, because there seems to be a lot of drivers just switching amongst the teams, if that makes sense. And yeah, they're gonna have to really do something about that to shift any of the drivers. I mean, it's a shame that Alonso's leaving the sport, because I think he's quite the character, especially what he said recently about Christian Horner. But like you said about Max being Max, I think he's okay because Christian Horner really seems to like him, and I think when Daniel Ricciardo leaves, I think he'll be Red Bull's #1 guy. But I think if it wasn't for Christian Horner, I think Max Verstappen would be 1 or 2 more mistakes away from being a Daniel Kvyat.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Especially today as well, where when he accumulated that 5-second penalty, he wouldn't let Bottas through, even though it cost him in effect 2 places, because he was running third. Bottas was right behind him within the 5-second penalty, and yeah, Vettel caught that, so he got relegated to 5th just for not giving up that spot. And I find that a bit it's petulant. And when you think about the team points that he could have picked up for, you know, finishing 4th, it's just a bit silly. And yeah, I've just seen Ericsson there. That crash he had, wow, was talking to some of my friends, and when the halo first got introduced, it was like, it's so ugly, it's this, it's that, and the other. But if you saw the crash that happened last weekend and this weekend, and seen the damage on the halo, you could understand why. You could understand why they are brought in. Yes, I think they need more teams, definitely. I really do, and I often wonder why, you know, the massive manufacturers like Lamborghini, you know, even Pagani is massive when you think about it in the hypercar world. You know, you've got Audi, Porsche, even Porsche. I know they do a lot in the GT3 setup, but just imagine a race with all that there. I mean, I know this season Red Bull struck a deal with Aston Martin, and I think in 2 seasons' time they're going to be trying to run an Aston Martin engine.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:35.2.
I would absolutely love to see a Porsche F1 car, because if you've seen the Porsche 9, is it a 919? I think that's an electric Formula 1 car. So yeah, right, guys, I am going to skip this there because I don't think there's enough time. There's not enough time left to do any more. So I shall do full management and race strategy in the next practice. And yeah, then qualifying practice 3. I'll do qualifying pace. It's a one-shot qualifying, then a race.
All the cars are now over the line.
There you go. There's another team that I missed, BMW.
Ricciardo and Kimi Raikkonen.
I mean, I know they Bentley. You know, Bentley are quite massive in the is it Blanc Pain series?
Your day to day. Tell us about it from your perspective.
It was pretty good, decent actually.
You were flying in practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
Was you...
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Did I hit the walls at all?
Appreciate your time.
Oh yeah, cheers, thanks for that. That's the thing, see, because you only get 10 seconds and you've got to read 3 or 4 different outcomes. Yeah, Bentley. But no, you know, it's... there's so many different car manufacturers out there, big manufacturers out there that could be brought into F1. But I think at the end of the day, it just all comes down to cost. I think Mercedes are going to be the team to beat. I would like to see a lot more American. Obviously now F1 has been... Oh yeah, imagine a Jag. Wow. I've just upset my team with that last comment, which is great. No? Yeah, because obviously F1 is owned by American backers at the moment. I would love to see more American teams. I mean, we've got Haas, I know. But yeah, it would be pretty awesome. But yeah, the Jag. Oh, wow. The Jag. So, practice 2, guys. Still kicking on. Everything seems to be looking a lot better at the moment. Back session info. Okay, so let's have a go at fuel management. We'll do race strategy because I think race strategy is 5 laps, and then we shall crack on to practice 3. Oh, look at this, under the lights as well. Okay, so keep everything as standard. I'm not going to bother with my ears at the minute. So we've got to try and save fuel. So keep the ears where it is. Try and stay above the delta time as well, and that sometimes is really difficult. So what you'll find is me switching it. Or what you'll find me doing is blasting through, and then towards the end then coasting. I normally always wreck the first one. Okay, so they freeze. I couldn't mess with the ears because I was just about to turn the ears down to low, but they must freeze that for this particular run. Because obviously the lower the mix of fuel and the lower the ears setting, the more fuel you're going to save, because obviously you're running far slower. But the good thing is my delta time is 1.5 seconds, so I can just coast. The delta time resets at the end of every lap, so yeah. So I need to build my delta time back up, which unfortunately I am down a lot. thought it would be a lot better than that right now, but there we go, the delta time's just come up. The delta time is the time which is flicking green and red at the top right hand corner of the screen. Did a little bit of coasting then to try and bring that field back a bit. I will get your comments, guys, I promise. Just I doubt the time's not as good as it was. As long as I can keep it in the green, we are on a winner. .2 seconds difference. Just there we go.
That's an acceptable map.
Happy days. Guys, I still have not mastered the art of reading and driving. Damn, that's a difficult skill. That is a mega difficult skill. And for anybody who can do it, I need to shake their hands. Because, damn. It's hard. I did an endurance day back in the middle of August, and I did 25 laps in a Porsche RSR, and I did 25 laps in the Ford GT of the Goliath race on Forza Horizon 3. And yeah, every time I tried to read a comment, the car would end up being high-fived in the face by a tree. So I still need to master the art. Definitely. So I lifted off massively there because my time was awesome on that last lap. It was really good. So I'm just going to return to the pits. The quicker we get the practice done and dusted, the better. Ah, there we go. For those of you who are fans of today, Romain Grosjean has been disqualified from 6th place from the Italian GP after flaw on his Haas car ruled illegal. So it's just come up on my phone there. Romain Grosjean. Naughty, naughty. Hi, Gopher. Valley Kid, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in, Valley Kid. I need to apologise to you, mate, because you still need to show me what you got in Forza Horizon 3, and every time I say I'm going to be there, something happens, which then I'm not. So mate, I am really sorry for that, but I promise to get you very, very soon. I do. Okay, so this is a race strategy. Is it race strategy? Yes. So it's just a matter of racing normal, I think, and then staying above the delta time. Left hand brake late. I thought I was going to plough straight into the back of my teammate. But yes, I am also in control of my own ERS mode, which is a lot more handy. But the problem is, my teammate is really making my delta time suffer. turn around, do a hot lap, and get away from it. And try and keep this delta time relatively high. These are the super soft tyres, I think. Ultras, supers, and mediums, and I think the white stripe are the mediums, and I think the purples are the ultras. And for this, you start on. Yeah.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
A nasty habit of hitting the throttle way too hard coming out of that corner and just ending up spinning around. Well, that's what I did for a few laps when I was practicing on this earlier. But fair play, this Ferrari is an unbelievable car. It is, it truly is. I think next season, unless Mercedes can come up with something, I think their dominance will soon be short-lived. Okay, so the Urs is just under halfway. The Urs is the blue line on the steering wheel, which is being slowly depleted. So yeah, when it gets to almost empty, your race engineer will tell you that it's time to switch it down, but if you switch it straight to mode 1, it charges quite quickly. It takes about a lap and a half.
Keep it up.
I know that doesn't seem very quick, but compared to what it does in the real world, it's immensely quick. Turn that down to low to recharge. Switch the fuel out as well. Because that's why I'll start the race like that. With the Urs turned up full blast, the fuel turned up full blast, just to go away. The AI is really brutal, really brutal. They shunt you and whatnot, try and overtake you. And yeah. Guys, I promise I will get your comments. Please don't think I'm being ignorant. It's just it's just my pea-sized brain can only handle one thing at a time. It's like with any car game, if you don't concentrate on what you're doing, you just end up binning your lap. Full damage is on. So yeah.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
You turn around and say that it's over, but the reason why I'm going to continue to do the next 2 laps is because you earn additional resource R&D points. And to my horror, I found out that you have to wait for all the R&D to be complete before you can purchase the next one, which is, you can't stack them for some reason. Just get it. That beat is just telling me that DRS is available. For those of you who don't know. But yeah, to try and beat some of the times that people have put in on a time trial, it is just ridiculous. So when this game came out last Thursday, I think, Red Bull, they actually posted on Twitter of a time that they did around the Austria circuit. It was a 1:04.25. So me, being a dick, I normally am, challenge accepted. How hard could it be? So I checked on F1 2017 and I thought, okay, let's just see how hard it actually is. So in F1 2017, my best time was a 1:06.5, and I gotta be honest, I put about 45 laps into it to try to beat it, to try and best it. So I thought, okay, a 1:06, I think it was a 1:06.4. Okay, so if I can get a 1:06.4 on F1 2017, I should be able to better 1:04, right? Wrong. I tried so many different setups, tried so many different things, but I couldn't beat them. I think my times that were 1:05, which was I was quite gutted about. So yeah, couldn't beat it. But some of it, what I'm getting at is like the real life times around that ring was like 1:01. Yes, granted they did it in the Mercedes car, but still, it was bonkers. Hey, Miss Shadow.
Our best lap so far is a 1:33.7.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Yes. Yeah, mate, turn 9 is a pain in the backside for me. Really is. Sorokin did get his first point of the day, yeah. It's okay, mate. It's okay. You don't gotta apologise. You're here now, and that's all that counts. Right, so there's 7 minutes left. Let's just skip it to the end. Just skip it to the end, do qualifying, and then let him practice 3. One shot qualifying, then a race.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the
session. How are you anyway,
then.
Shadow?
Here are your top 3.
How you
Joker,
doing, mate?
Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas. That concludes an interesting...
So, we have been going for 44 minutes. I'm glad the gremlins have now decided to go away. It really, really, really upsets me when stuff like that happens. When, like I said, 5-10 minutes prior to going live, I check it and we'll make sure that everything's working. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. See, my reputation with other teams is going up. Yeah, my reputation with Ferrari is going down. So let us have a look. I have already. You start off with 2,000 R&D points, and this is where you go in and do the R&D tree. I've already did one for durability. I've currently got another upgrade going on the. I think it's this one. The MGAU. Nope. Nope. Thought I purchased one. It was the gearbox wear, because I want to try and RV, thanks for tuning in, mate. You take it easy. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you to all you guys in the side chat. It really means a lot to me. It really does. So yeah, I'm going to try and get the gearbox way done first in the durability, because I do want to change it back to manual gears, which will be fun. I got one for powertrain, which is in development, as you can see. I've got one in chassis, which is also in development. It reckons it should be by China. And I've got one for aerodynamics. It was also going to be ready by China. So yeah, you can see everything from there. And there we go for the R&D. Like I said, guys, thanks for tuning in. It really means a lot. And for those of you who are new, please leave a like if you like what you see. If you love what you see, hit that subscribe button. There is going to be more. Tomorrow night, same time, 9 o'clock UK time, will be Forza Horizon 3 Blizzard Mountain. Gotta try and get the rest of those championships nailed, because Forza Horizon 4 is out in 26 days. 26 small days. So let's turn the work up. It's already turned up. Here we go. Days. Here we go. Did my time trial earlier on. My best time was a 1:31. I think it was a 1:31.7. So I'm really hoping that same car, same setup. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I can match it at least, or better it. Don't know about better in it, but matching it. I doubt the time is up anyway, which is awesome. Up massively, so that's looking good. Here we go, this is the place where I absolutely so right now I'm going to be third with a 1:35. Try and get quicker than that. What am I on? A 1:31. 1:32.
For the job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Not right. Well, it was a 1:32.9, so it was practically a 1:33. Okay, so I'm just going to get one more shot of the purple first set there. Well, we're going to be held up now.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep, I know. I would build it. 1:32 will be fine. Binned it, binned it, binned it. So yeah, just gonna fast forward time, and do you know what, I'm just gonna leave it at that. If I'm not first at the end of
our best lap so far is a 1:32.9.
yeah, if I'm not fastest, or not top of the leaderboard at the end of this practice, I'm not bothered. It's just practice. But if I can do a 1:32.9 in the one-shot qualifying, happy days. Excuse me. So yeah, the difficulty was on 35 for the Australian race. I turned it up 10 It's on 45, so. .136, so they're only 4 seconds, 3.5 seconds off. Come on. Top of the shot. Hamilton struggled in our practice, but they normally do.
Session there, then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Joker, Ricciardo, and Kimi Räikkönen. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet.
Yeah, they offer you nicknames to be called, or offer you names to be called, but there was nothing in there for me, so I just went with the Joker. How do I think it went?
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Right, increased, that it is.
You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car?
Happy days. And that's the thing.
Well, that's everything.
It goes up and down depending on what you say. Obviously, you say the wrong things, you rep, or anything goes down. You say the right things, and everything is hunky dory, which is good for me. But is it? I don't know how much of a bearing it has on your career. I mean, you've signed a contract, so I don't know if you get sacked or anything. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But again, maximum resource points, which is awesome, because as soon as I hit China, I'll have obviously more points to spend with the R&D team. So yeah, one shot qualifying. Here we go. Oh, we got messages. Emma, the best of the day. Remember, Kimi. You're up against Kimi Räikkönen. Jeff. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, turn 9, turn 10 is where I am losing the most time. It's not really a good turn for me. It really isn't. So we get this practice done, and there's on to the race then, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who are still tuned in and are eagerly anticipating the race, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really does mean a lot to me, guys. You all tuning in.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain.
There I am. And number 36 on my car is what I just turned on my birthday not so long ago. So I'm going to go with the super softs. I'm not going to bother changing my car setup because that's what it was. So here it is, lads, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure everything's set up. See what I mean about getting the extra setting on your fill. During the race you only get the pick of 3. I'm not sure why. During qualifying you get the choice of having an extra one. Which is number 4, mathematics. So that seems to be Kimi Räikkönen behind me, which is awesome. Slowed down too much, way too much there. Don't want to leave the track too much either. Doing alright guys. 1:31.9. That was a full second quicker than I was doing practice.
Fantastic drive.
So that's pole position.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Joker, Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Kimi Raikkonen, we are Ferrari 1-2. Gotta be honest though, if the start of this race goes like Australia did, they are normally pretty quick off the line. Doesn't matter what type of car it is. How much resource price did I get for that? Happy days. So that's nearly 1,000. I can live with that. Yeah. It's nice to see it, isn't it? Obviously.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Here we go. I would have my headset on and actually talk to them, but my steering wheel doesn't have a headset jack, and if I was to put my headset on with my control pad, the two conflict. And yeah, I've done it before and I've been racing and my steering wheel just dies and then everything transfers to the pad, or vice versa. I think not last night, 'cause I didn't stream the night before, about an hour in, all my sound and everything just disappeared, and it was because again that I'd left this plugged into my Xbox, and yeah, the pad just lost out. Loading times suck as well. But yeah, here we go guys. This is Bahrain.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Scuderia as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today, with 15 corners and 2 DRS zones into turns 1 and turn 11. That should create some good passing opportunities. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past though, Anthony Davidson, that a good
I'd love to be the driver of that safety car.
So far.
I really would.
You need good racecraft and you need good
yes, granted they don't go as fast as
this is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time.
As the actual F1 cars themselves, but
the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Joker lines up on pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Magnussen, and Roman Grosjean. Sainz, Perez, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Ocon, Leclerc, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Marcus Ericsson, Hartley and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, finally, let's get it on.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair.
Robust, but fair. No worries, I will, Jeff. I will try my very, very hardest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Lights out, and away we go. See straight away, Kimi's up the inside of me now. I didn't even feel that. Apparently I caused a collision with Bottas, which is great, yeah. Awesome stuff. So I'm going to leave my ears on hot lap for a while. I'll try and catch Kenny. Obviously we don't get DRS until
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
don't get DRS until the end of lap 2. So I'm going to wait for my ears to get down to halfway, and then save it for when I do get DRS. You might be able to get him up this straight. You might, if I try on the brake. I think I've got him. Got him. There he is. Okay, so I've got the lead. 14 laps. Lap 2. This is what Jeff got to say for himself.
You're leading the pack, P1. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh super softs. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 13 laps to go.
It's not bad, we're going to pit in 3 laps time. So there is my ears down on halfway. So I'll room it right in now. Feels doing alright. When it gets down to about 0.25, I'll change it to 2. Try and save some fuel for towards the end. I'm not too bothered at that now. Just concentrating now on building the gap.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Ricardo and Raikkonen.
I don't understand.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I don't understand why I'm fighting Daniel Rick, because he's not the fastest car out there. I understand why I'm up against Raikkonen, because obviously he's my teammate and he was on pole with me, using P2. But yeah, I don't understand why the car there. Just put that down to medium now. I'm not going to put out a low, just about to go back up. This is it. I'm really 3/10 down on this lap. I am over 3/10 down. But it's all good. It's all good, guys.
That is Kimi behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.2 seconds. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 37.8. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I want to change the strategy. Stick with the one we got. Tire degradation seems to be really quick. as well. I seem to be alright for 1 or 2 laps, and then it's like boom, hits you with a sledgehammer, breaks it, getting hot. Not too bad. But obviously with full damage on, you have to keep an eye on these type of things because they will fail, they will blow up, they will cause you carnage. So yeah, coming into this, the NGUH was at I think it was either 11 or 13%, and then I did that when
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
and then it is now on 22%. So I've done this would be the second race I've done, and it's on 22% already. And when I started, it said it will have 240 laps. And guys, I will get your comments. Just really find it difficult to read and read. But tomorrow night, we'll be on Forza Horizon 3. And that is a lot easier.
Tyre conditions. Pitting this lap then, and come into the pits at the end of this lap.
That's what I'm going to do, Jeff. This lap, it's on. We're going to pit. The next race on the calendar is China. The race I'm really looking forward to.
ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
The race I'm really looking forward to is France.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Yes, I know I'm boxing this lap, Jeff. I know I'm boxing this lap. How's that?
Go now.
There goes Kimmy. Hey CJ, how's it going, mate? How is it going? Hope you are well.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Yeah. This is the compound. So I hope to catch up with the pack because they will do DRS along that straight. Not really got the feel so I can turn the weight after that, but I've got the battery power. So I'll just keep it on hot lap until it's depleted and then bet that left side tyre gets loaded up so bad going into that turn. I know these are only short races, but obviously I'm just really practicing, trying to build up to, I'm trying to build up to do a full length. Full, so that's full practice, full qualifying.
Kimmy is in the pits. Kimmy in the pits.
You know, I really want to, because it's difficult, I really want it to go manual as well. But I need to build up to all that. I can't just hit the back straight off. I've got to ease myself into it, because otherwise I just get frustrated and that becomes game over then. So what lap are we on? lap 7 of 14. I braked way too late for that. So I'm doing alright this lap. Should be a real good distance away from everyone now anyway, so apart from any cock-ups for myself, I should be okay. He says, no, I've said that, that's it. A crash is inevitable. Green.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. You need to charge the battery.
That was the previous lap. Oh, we're looking on Phil. Phil's not too bad either. I think what I'm going to do is leave that alone. Bring that high. Just get a bit more weight out of the car. Always say Phil, try and lean mix up. But no, fair play.
Be advised moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Alright, Jeff. You win. Bahrain at night is something about it special. Monaco is probably the one that I am least. I love Monaco in the real world, I really do. But Monaco is the one that I am least looking forward to in this game. It really is. Gotta be on point with Monaco, otherwise you just end up, yeah, parts of the scenery. Oh, I knew at least. Looking forward to Baku, man. Baku's quite tight, twisting track. Monaco, not so much.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So good, because there's 9, I'm on lap 9. So good. And like I said, apart from me absolutely being silly, should be in the lead. I am in the lead, but I mean I should romp home as well. The win. And you guys, that'll be 2 for 2. I didn't see him in the seconds I was yanking him.
Position, front of the pack. Our gap behind is 23.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 5 laps till the end. Gap to teammate behind is 23.7 seconds.
There we are. Keep going on. the bag then. Okay, so if this is on 45 and I'm gonna have to go back through it, but I think I was
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Ooh, what's happening here? Okay, Charles Leclerc out of Lewis. So I'm not receiving the delta, please. Delta is true. What's that really broken then?
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
There we go.
Yellow flag.
What's that then? There we go.
Green flag.
The reason why I slowed down way too much there is because last time
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
last time I didn't and yeah, God, this had all sorts of penalties. Which is great. No? Obviously I didn't, that wasn't on camera, that was me practicing on the run.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Will do. I forgot actually I'd left it on medium. If I'd known that I would have turned it up a long time ago. So yes, ooh, that was close. France, I am really looking forward to it, guys. This tyre are dropping off now as well. Definitely dropping off. Ooh. That's it, that's when I wrecked my tyres. Drifting in a Formula 1 car is not advised at all. So yeah. Okay, so if I'm on 45 difficulty, I need to start. I think I'm going to turn that to like 60 maybe. What was I? It was 4 seconds. Drift. Just want it to be a lot more. I don't want to run before I can walk. I'd like it to be a challenge as well. See a car down and not me. Even about 31 seconds. I know that stuff does happen in the real world. Formula 1. I know it does, but do that challenge as well.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
No worries. So half a second up, going into the second DRS zone. I'm still increasing my time. No, it's dropping. Purple sector there as well. Purple sectors 1 and 2. Definitely lost some time. I always do on that bank corner. And then that end. Right.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap. There's down one. So I think 1:34 is going to be my best time, guys, for this race. Unfortunately, I was up by half a second last lap, but blew it out of turn 40 and 15. Because that is how I roll. Probably about a 10th down in this one. Unless I can find some magic from somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be going any faster. This is the part where I normally blow it in spectacular fashion. Oh, actually, green. Nope. No. That's much longer. Too wide. That's it. This is it, guys. That's it. There we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Bahrain Grand Prix. We went back in time. We did it. Happy days. China for us next. China with a load of upgrades, and talking about upgrades, I really need to get that
I think a large part of the result
difficulty settings turned up.
They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
See, I was racing Daniel Rick and he finished 6th, so I don't understand why.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Oh, so it was a Ferrari 1-2 and Hamilton was 3rd. Happy days. Thank you. But yeah, China next. And
after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Joker increases their championship lead. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Time for a lie down. Why is that, Crofty? Because we've had an hard week. But yeah, that is it. That is the Bahrain Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. I really need to get the difficulty level turned up. My time was 2.5 seconds.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
How do you think it went? It went awesome.
How are you feeling after that win? You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Did I?
you have any comments about the collisions?
Collisions? Oh yeah.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I forgot I had a warning for hitting Bottas at the first corner. Silly me, silly me. Yes, but like I said, the difficulty increase, it needs to be increased, because if I am nearly 2 seconds in front and finishing a race with 31 seconds difference, I'm not going to get the challenge I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to go from 45 to 60 and see where it goes from there. That's what I'm definitely going to do for next time. But I'm beating Kimi Räikkönen, which is nice. How many resource points or R&D points I go for that? Happy days. That means I'll be able to as soon as the next round of R&D upgrades come around.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so by the time the next round of R&D updates come around, I'll be able to increase them again. But guys, it is been me, Jaff Master Flash. For all you newcomers, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It has been an absolute awesome. So, race day 3 will be in a couple of days, maybe, possibly. See, I'm that unsure. Don't even know what day it is. Guys, this one has been a little bit shit. That has been Formula 1 2018, race day 2 of career mode in Bahrain. I've been Jaff Master Flash. Guys, honestly, without you, there is just no point. Thanks very much. Peace.